The average millionaire, guys, does not have six figures. Contrary to your belief, that is not the case. The average millionaire, guys, they do one thing that I'm going to share with you guys in this video, which is they know how to manage their money. I'm going to give you a 6-month plan that I want everyone out there to follow. Guys, it's extremely simple. This is something that I do, and this is something I see so many people do, and they do it well. And it's only going to be 6 months, so it'll be something you can start right away. Let me start with the first month. Now, the first month, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it is the hardest. This is the time you have to sit down, look at your expenses, look at your income, and calculate all your debt. I know that sucks. But the way I like to think of this is like, when you're hearing everyone is having cancer, so now you're always afraid to go to the doctor to get the physical because you think now you have cancer and you're so worried and you're so afraid. You really think neglecting going to the doctors is gonna make things easier. It never does. And when you go to doctors and you finally get that physical, you recognize really nothing bad was going on. You're extremely healthy. And now you can breathe easier and things feel a lot more calmer in your life. That's the way it is, guys, when you're coming down and looking at your checking account, your credit card statement, your 401k balances, all for the first time. It might not be as bad as you think, but you really need to sit down and view exactly what is going on with your accounts. Simply just neglecting it is not going to solve it. So first month, take a look at your accounts. Now in month 2, this is where I need you to really change your mindset. This is what I did and it helped out tremendously. You can either listen to Dave Ramsey, get a whole bunch of books, listen to a whole bunch of podcasts, but you need to put your mind in a wealth building mindset. There's so much free material out there, guys, where you do not need to buy any books and you don't need to buy any seminars. None of that crap. No courses, nothing. Just go on YouTube, subscribe to this channel if you want. That's a cheap plug, I know. But go on YouTube, guys, and just download as much information as possible. Just stream continuously. That's what I did. I listened to Dave Ramsey continuously, and that really helped me and motivated me to getting out of debt. You see, when you're constantly listening to all this positive information about how to get out of debt, how to build wealth, you will become extremely motivated. If you're hanging around with people who are negative, they're going to drag you down, and it's only going to validate the reasons why you're afraid to take the chances that you are going to take now. So in month 2, just get yourself involved with a whole bunch of positivity, especially when it comes to building wealth. Now, in the third month, what I need you to do is start cutting back on the nonsense that you are buying. You see, in the first month, you're looking at your income and the expenses, and you probably notice there's a lot of things that you're spending money on. Now, you change your mindset once you started doing month 2. Now it's time, guys, really on this third month to start cutting your expenses. Anything that you see in your expenses, guys, that is just dragging you down and is not helping you build wealth, you need to get rid of. Okay, all those shopping sprees that you're doing, pause that for a bit. Basically, what everyone does in the beginning of January, which is the no spending month, you need to definitely have that for a period of a few months. Now, a lot of people hate the fact of they're not spending and they want to buy all these things, but you need to recognize, yes, you're not spending money on nonsense, but you're spending money on your financial freedom. And that right there is the most important thing that you want in your life. This is a commitment, guys. If you really want to commit to this, this is the things that you need to do. Is it hard? Is it difficult? Yes, but it's definitely necessary. Now, on the fourth month, you need to focus on your debt and practice some money management. If you have, guys, high interest credit cards, now is the time to pay all of them off completely. It's impossible to build wealth with credit card debts. Now, this is not to say that you can never use a credit card in the future. You can, but you made a lot of mistakes with credit cards, and most likely your credit cards, you're living off those. You're not paying attention to your lifestyle, and even to cover your basic needs, you're using your credit cards. So I want you to really pay off all your credit cards, keep it to the side, do not just close your accounts, because we really want to make sure our credit score stays intact. But at the same time, guys, we want to just knock out all of your credit card debt. You can either do the debt snowball or the avalanche method. Dave Ramsey made the debt snowball really popular. A lot of people, if you want to save money on interest, will go the avalanche route. Regardless to what you do, you just need to pay off your debt as soon as possible. And also, this month is where you start the money management. Take a look at your budget, make sure your budget is in line, and you are allowed to pay off the debt as much as possible, without sacrificing so much, okay? You cannot sacrifice so much when it comes to your basic needs. You definitely want to make sure you're able to pay for your electric bill, your water bill, your credit cards, everything. You don't want to just go a little too aggressive and not handle that. And this month as well is when you want to start prioritizing your emergency fund. You need to put at least 3 to 6 months in emergency fund. Right now, guys, there's none of that $1,000 Dave Ramsey recommendation. Reason being is because times right now is really hard. There's a lot of layoffs and there's a lot of situations where you're going to continually dip into your credit card or continuously dip into your savings account to cover your expenses. We need way more than that. We need to have a nice cushion, and 3 to 6 months is exactly what you should do. Now, the fifth month, this is the fun month. This is the one that you've all been waiting for, which is to start investing. The simplest thing you could do, guys, really is invest into your company 401k. If they give you a match, do it. Do it as soon as possible. At least, at the minimum, go up to the match. Okay. Now, everyone's going to tell you put 15 to 20%. I'm going to tell you that as well. Your goal should be to reach 20%. It doesn't necessarily mean within this month you reach 20%. It might be difficult with your budget you're having now. So for now, at least put 7%, okay? Just 7% or 6%, whatever your match is to your 401k. I want you to have that amount become what you want to invest. By doing that, guys, at least getting the ball rolling with investing. And you recognize it's not that risky, okay? Just put money into an S&P 500 or to a total stock index, and you are good to go. But please, this month, you definitely need to start putting some money into your retirement account. And now here is the 6th month. The 6th month, guys, is really you have to increase your income as much as possible. If you have a job now and there's an opportunity to work overtime, do it. Work overtime as much as you can. A lot of people are going to recommend doing DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart. It's not worth your while. I mean, you can do that temporarily, guys, but that wears you out so much and it's putting so much wear and tear in your cars. And a lot of times you don't make so much money. You're smart. You're really smart. You're really good at what you're doing. What's happening is you're lacking confidence. I know you have the ability to sit down and start a side hustle that could bring you way more money than some of these side gigs. But this step, guys, is the most critical step. The more you increase your income, the more you can save, the more you can invest, and the closer you get to reaching financial freedom. So you have it, guys. That's really all you will need to do for the next 6 months, and that will get you right on track to building wealth. Is it going to be difficult? Yes. Is it easy? It's easy as well. You just need to practice discipline. And for some people, it's really hard to practice discipline. Doing the changes that are necessary is something you're not used to because you're scared and you're worried. But trust me, guys, it's going to be hard at first, but then it gets a lot easier. And that will get you a lot closer to reaching financial freedom. The more aggressive you are, the closer you're going to get. But just do not burn yourself out. I repeat, do not burn yourself out. Be patient, take your time, and eventually you will get there. Thanks for watching, guys, and catch you on the next one. Peace.